I see it to be settings because you see, let me just indulge your mind on this because you see, in this country, certain institutions like the schools, they like hype. They like hype. You see, when these boys went viral, that Stonebwoy came to, yes, Stonebwoy reposted them. They posted it on their official Instagram page. ATTC Ghana. Go on there, you see it. They have the boys dancing on their page. So you see these schools, they like hype. Not long ago, Achimota, they will release press statements right now. So for a school who is serious about suspending or frowning or trying to make a statement, they wouldn't need any of these news portals to do it, or somebody to even go to the school to confirm. The first thing would have seen about this particular news would have been a press statement from the school, which would have been an official one. But so far, where is it? None.
But them to don't deny. They see that's the problem with the school. They've not come out to deny.
Exactly. Exactly. So it means that I am not even sure they are even aware of this particular. Like this thing would even come as a shock to them. This particular thing circulating would even come as a shock to the school. However, there are some things that as a society we need to be proactive about it, and work towards it before it gets into the future and it's probably escalates. That's what I mean. You see, the uniform is the property of the school. Whether you paid for it or not, it is still not yours.
Yeah.
That is why you can't just do anything that you like with it. So when you own the uniform, or you want to do anything with the uniform, there's some sort of permission that you have to seek before you do it.
Oh.
Now, this is going to become a trend. Trust me. We are going to see more people being in commercial stuff. Earlier on, it was just students who will be dancing on social media in their uniforms. That's what we've been seeing. Now, there's another level of introduction to it, which is the commercial aspect.
Yeah.
Now, students are going to be featured in commercial productions like these ones. And how do we control it? Because today, it may not be explicit, but tomorrow, if we don't put out rules, just like if you're going for a police uniform for a shoot, you would have to officially write to them. Even after shooting, you have to send the footage back to them for them to review it before you're able to release it. If the schools do not put this in their rules and regulations, we will find people in the near future trying to abuse this kind of act. So tomorrow you will see a student in a very short skirt in an official school uniform twerking seriously with somebody behind her grinding. And the school would come and register their displeasure and people would call them hypocrites.
Yeah.
That, oh, it is high for you, it is this for you, it is that for you. Meanwhile, that is not what the school uniform is meant for. So I believe now the school should be very proactive because this is going to become a trend. Now, students are going to be featured in commercial stuff. And the earlier you put some of these rules and regulations down, the better for all of us. So tomorrow, it doesn't become like the Achimota case, where there was no stipulated rules of how the students should look. Now, people would have ways and means to rebut or even challenge whatever you try to stand for. So the earlier you put them in your rules and regulations, the better. Else, these particular news, I see it as settings. I see it as settings to push Olivetheboy stuff.
Okay.
That is part of the game, though. But I ask myself, the boy has a song banging. He just inked a very juicy deal, and that should rather be the focus than putting some of these news out. It wouldn't give the boy any. If you ask me, it wouldn't give the boy any value. There are better things to push for the boy than pushing some of these news around.